We come to question 27. The area of the base of a cylinder block is 154 centimeter squared and its height is 10 centimeter as shown below. Okay, so you can take time and start the diagram. Then we come to the actual question, which is given that the mass of the block is 385 grams, find its density. Okay, so to calculate density, we are going to use this formula, which is density is equal to mass over volume. Okay, so now that is the formula for density. So what we can do is, where there is mass, we put the mass of this, which is mass is given down here, which is 385 grams over volume. What is the volume? Again, we are not given the volume. So how do we find the volume of a cylinder? We multiply the area by the height. So we say 154. So I will the units a bit, or so that you don't get confused. Let me just include the units, then times 10 centimeter. Okay, so 154 times 10. So what you can do is, the easiest way to do it, you just multiply 1 by 154. So 154 times 1 will give us 154. Okay, this is 5, please. And then what we do is we just get the 0 from 10 and put it here. That is the final answer. Now remember, we are multiplying centimeter squared times centimeter. Now it's more or less like this one has got is raised the power 1. So it's more or less like, now what we do here, we just add 2 plus 1, which will give us 3. So when you're multiplying the same base, all you need to do is add the powers, add the exponents. So that means we write centimeter, so you maintain the same base, then you just add the powers, which will give us 3. So I'm explaining this for those who don't know the unit for volume, but if you know the unit for volume, all you need to do is find the number and write the unit for volume. So we say 1540 centimeter cubic. So we divide that. So when we say how many times can this go into this, okay, so 1540 into 380, it will go how many times? It will go 0 times. That one, 1540 can't go into 380. So what we do, we put the 0 here. Okay, then we say, after we put the 0, we put the decimal point down on the quotient. Then we say 1540 will go how many times in 3850? It will go 2 times, if I'm not mistaken, to go 2 times. Okay, so that means we have got 3850 minus 3080 should give us how many? That is 0. 3, we say 15, that is 7. Here we are remaining with 7. We remain with 770. Then we say, how many times can 1040 go into 740? It can't, we put 0 there. 7700 divided by 1540 will give us 5 as an answer without a remainder. It will give us 5 without a remainder. Okay, so now when we divide 385 by 1540 will give us 0.25. Now when you're writing units, we start with the one that is on top, which is grams per centimeter cubic as the answer. This is the density of the cylinder. This is the density of the cylinder.